Oh, wait, we can go to the detention center. Oh, but visiting hours are over. Right. That's a Fire Emblem coat? Wait, which Fire Emblem? Oh, I could go to Hottie Clinic again. Oh, Frederick's critical quote. Pick a god and pray. Aww. Man, now I want to play Fire Emblem. I never beat Awakening, but I have Awakening. Awakening used to be good to me. Oh, you don't like it anymore? Oh, but I'm an avid Fire Emblem fan? Yeah. I've only played 3 houses all the way through. I plot through, I think I got through about half of Awakening. I went immediately for Crom. Obviously. It's piss easy, level design is terrible, and the characters are all gimmicks. Yeah. And the story is irrelevant. Yeah, I can see it. It's been a long time since I played it, though. I love Fire Emblem houses, though. Chef's kiss. Or Fire Emblem 3 houses. Claude, Hilda, and Marianne. Dimitri. I would die for Dimitri. I have a poster of Dimitri on my wall in my bedroom. I also love Felix. I've only played through Blue Lions. I started Claude's. I started Claude's because I was like, I want to play through all of them. Oh! Have you heard anything from the kidnapper? No. You did Golden Deer and Blue Lions? Yeah! I really want to do the DLC so that I can romance Yuri. No, not yet. Excuse me. I'm sure once he hears what happened today at the trial today, he'll call pal. But remember, you can't provoke him when you get to talk to him. Oh. Wait, what did we just talk about? No, have you heard anything? Not yet. I'm so confused. Have I missed something? Dimitri's story is so good. When you unsnap him, yeah. I know he's crazy in the other 2 games, like the other 2 storylines, but that guy, Dimitri, finding him, like after the time skip, finding him again, literally changed my entire, it rewrote my body. I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. What is that infernal racket? It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime. Ugh, that startled me. I thought I was going to die for a second. 8 p.m.? That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember? Oh, they really getting their money out of that goddamn lion noise. Oh my god. Hey, they paid for that asset. It's over. I will say, it is over if I ever hear the Wilhelm scream in Phoenix Wright. I will cry my eyes out. It's like how I feel about what is it called? HQ House? HQ Party House? HQ House? Asset? The HQ Residential House. HQ Residential House. That and Wilhelm Scream. I feel very strongly about them. That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember? Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. The transceiver! Hello? Hello? This is not a phone. Maya, how is Maya? You haven't hurt her, have you? It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I've heard the news. So it would seem my present did you no good. No! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time. Please. I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all. Please, please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's all right. All right. Then a little... What is with the static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? It seems bad... Connect... Damn it! Did the transceiver just suddenly break? Excuse me. What happened? I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static. Ah, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. Well, it's not Old Bag. I think my only option is Gumshoe. Is he an electronics expert? Hey, welcome back, pal. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. That's nice. Thanks. A rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is. I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have time to eat. Oh, looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. You've got to be kidding. And here I thought he had already whipped something up. Oh, I know. There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me what I think you want, pal. Go ahead. Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking about. I think that's the transceiver. Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scuffy Detective about that thing. What thing? Oh, yeah. This thing just up and broke all of a sudden. It broke, pal? When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this. I don't hear any static, pal. Huh? Maybe it fixed itself? That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise. Maybe... Maybe what? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. Electromagnetic interference. Can we talk about that? Yeah. So what is electromagnetic interference? It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal. Oh, when you put it that way, I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen. The stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right? Huh? Computer? It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird. Oh, yes, the TV does that. Oh, so that's what you're... Oh, Pearl, you are too precious. She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this. So, the room you were in when that interference to the transceiver happened, there's got to be something that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something? Ah! Hey, speaking of that, where were you when that happened? We were in Mr. Corrito's room. The scene of the murder! Gasp. What? That's it. I'm gonna sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal? Ah, wait, Gumshoe. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. He's in his element. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah! We should be going too, Mr. Nick. All right, let's go. Damn. All these bitches crawl. Ah, ski ski, motherfucker. Ah, skeet skeet, goddamn. Okay, hotel lobby. Bam, 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 bam. Hey, you're finally here, pal. Sorry to keep you waiting. Do you have the, bug sweeper? Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. Then suddenly, I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So, yeah, I couldn't get the police bug sweepers. What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item. Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one. Just not the police's. Wow, so this is a bug sweeper? It looks a little broken. Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal. Oh, by who? Not this guy making his own little bug sweeper, no matter how dinky it is. Like, he put this together in elementary school. Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up, but I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here. Your heart and soul? It'll work. Trust me, pal. It'll do the job. But you can't set the sensitivity. So it's gonna beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves. But isn't it better that way? Oh, well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, I might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? I'm getting that sinking feeling again. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal. So we're gonna find it, right? Right. Now, first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around the room and give it a real thorough look-see, pal. The sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it. Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press enter to lock on it. There's a lot of things here that's going to give off radio waves, so let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? All right, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal? Oh. I assume... Yeah. We should focus on the things that aren't... Oh, I see. That's the alarm clock. Wait, is that... What's this? It sort of looks like a hot... Oh, it's a coffee pot. Coffee comes out. Really? This pot can do that? Is there a pot that orange juice comes out of? I don't think there's anything like that, Pearls. Sorry. Okay, so that's about the coffee pot. Oh! This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I've ever seen. Hey, so you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean. No, not yet, but this bear's eye is... Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to be, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we got. No, you can't! Such a violent act. Oomph. No! It's a miniature camera. And it looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer. A what-emitter? A transmitter, pal. Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff? Oh. So, this tiny thing is a camera. Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. I love I love when Gumshoe talks smart. Like when he's in his element, he's like, yeah, sure, that's an HD thumb drive with a SSD. You know, like, I just started using big techie words I knew. I love it when he does that because he's like, oh, Gumshoe. Also, when I first played this, I was like, oh my god, Gumshoe is so old. Ew. And now I am 3 years away from being the same age as Gumshoe. I love Gumshoe. Anyway. It's a small high-grade video camera, mostly used in security systems. So it's a video camera. It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set. But there's no videotape in this camera. This is only the camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else. Somewhere else? The footage is changed into radio waves and then it's sent to that recorder. So it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it? Hey, you know, you're right. Spy camera set to record the victim's room from 8 p.m. for 1 hour. Oh, so the murder was recorded. It was running at the time of the murder. So what's a transmitter? It's a device that sends the footage. The camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal. It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing. Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record it at a certain time with it. You can set it for a certain time? Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour. 8 p.m.? That was the time the award ceremony ended. There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I'd guess. Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here? I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder. Then maybe this camera caught the murder on tape. What? And if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal. We just gotta find out where that is. So, there was a stuffed camera in this bear's eye, and it was disguised as a present. And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind. But who gave Mr. Kurita this present? I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there has got a video of what happened here that night. Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is? It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out. Oh. Is there really no way to find out? I got it! What? Hey, pal. Let me borrow this mini camera for a bit. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna go around to the electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this. But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m. Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Aw, spy camera and transmitter given to Gumshoe. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My ears are itching to go. Yeah! Every time I imagine him like, yeah! There he goes. There he goes. He's gone. Yeah. But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake. It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? I need to start counting every time I see Edgeworth how many times I go. You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now. Edgeworth, what are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward one step at a time. I see. Thanks. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So there was a spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal, huh? You are one lucky man, right? Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl? I have no idea. Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and only a small number of these are exported here. What? The camera and transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is. Can you really do that? Mr. Nick, can he really? Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things to do. Stuffed bear snatched up by Edgeworth. See you soon, right? Well, wait! What? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, right, until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Carita? The real killer. Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth. Oh, Juan Carita's real killer. Miss Andrews' past. The kidnapper whose sole condition is acquittal for Mr. Engard. And this card. Shelly the Killer. I miss Maya. Bring Maya back. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for you now is find the truth. Bum, bum, bum! Oh my god! We did it! What are we on? Trial? Oh no. Oh, investigation still? All right. Oh, 9:14 p.m. Okay, okay. It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya. These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. You're right. Aw, Pearls. So the real person who killed Mr. Kurita was that assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right? And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client? You mean, who asked for the murder? That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, they're still a killer. Who could have hired this assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews? I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be. Matt Ongard himself? If Mr. Ongard really did hire the assassin, then he is not innocent at all. Far from it, he would be guilty of the crime. But it can't be Mr. Ongard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him... Mr. Ongard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Kurita? All right, just so we're clear, dude, I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Kurita, okay? I didn't see any psyche locks at that time. Actually, that reminds me. Did you remember something, Nick? Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting. So what is this interesting thing? Oh, that's right, you didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? Juan bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought, anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Mr. Ongard's secret? What is this secret? I don't know yet. But for now, let's think of it this way. Mr. Kurita was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Ongard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Kurita silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Ongard. There's no way around it now. Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of this secret Mr. Kurita held about Mr. Ongard. And Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight. But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center? I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. Yeah, we'll think of something? Okay. Hey, wait! What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason, and I was told to use it to search the whole hotel. That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made. I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Edgy Poo, so... Edgeworth? And he said, if you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. So, I'm gonna feel free to direct all my anger towards you. Ugh, gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. They're in love, Your Honor. This is absolutely top secret, so you'd better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents. Very interesting. I'm sure it was, you know. It was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that? It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan. Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Kurita. I'll let you in on another secret, youngin'. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people. Spying on people by herself, as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too. Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change. I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet it's nothing good. But I didn't say anything. So, you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two. Oh. I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. That manager? What were you talking about? You don't know? That manager woman Juan had. It's a shame she killed herself, though. Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impax. Miss Andrews' mentor, right? Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know? But married? You mean to Mr. Kurita? Really, you young kids don't know anything, do you? That Celeste girl killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement. 3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the... Why would Miss Impax want to kill herself? She was gonna get married. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan. What? But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage. Is that true? It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why did he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately. I see. That night after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself. How terrible. I wonder what happened between those two. We'll never know because they're both dead. Well, nice talking to you. Damn, we're just getting stopped everywhere. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. It looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Mr. Onguard's lawyer, right? Ah, yes, sir. Well, we finally found the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for the Onguard case? We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now? Who is this witness? I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. Mr. Nick? Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh, yeah. Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did. Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission. So, there you go. What? I've already called them, so they know. Go on, talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much. This is such good news, Mr. Nick. Go talk to your heart's content. Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Damn. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means both Mr. Onguard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Sorry, I gotta get my peanut butter pretzels. Oh. Matt Onguard. Duh. Dude, it's Mr. Right. I don't know. Maybe we should... I assume we're going to be able to talk to them both. Let's start with Adrian Andrews. Because I feel like when we talk to Matt, we're going to need to get through some heavy psyche locks. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting you at such a late hour. But There are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was Matt. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about the secret Mr. Kurita had on Mr. Ongard. I'd like to ask you about Matt Ongard, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Ongard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. About Miss Celeste Impacts. I'd finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back, and to burn it. You wanted to burn it? But why? I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. The suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why did you try to frame Mr. Ongard? That's simple. Because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there had to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right? Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Miss Andrews. Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please, tell me why you did what you did. Revenge. Huh? Did you say something just now? Oh! We only have one, though. A psyche lock, huh? Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. Let's fucking go. Could you please tell me why you framed Mr. Ongard for the murder? I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Ongard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So, you were saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Celeste. Also, why am I missing two? What did I get wrong? Celeste. There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings, and even revenge. And that is Miss Impacts' suicide. But what are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hid her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I definitely don't have anything now. Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me. Uh-oh. Mr. Powers! What happened? Art is time-consuming. So time-consuming. Dude. So time-consuming. What happened? Why are you here? You see, I got roped into this somehow. What? And now I'm gonna testify at tomorrow's trial. So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers. I was talking with the detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. When all of a sudden, you there, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here. Oh. This poor guy. I'm just a normal guy on an extra show for kids. Is that a crime? But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. You saw something important? What was it? Ah, well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said. Who do you think is that lawyer the detective talked about? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's me. Yeah, you got it. Mr. Nick! Mystic Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world. But it's alright. Ouch. I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? This is gonna do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going. But what is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game, to justify himself. What? How horrible. That's unforgivable. Ow. Sorry, didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in this world who won't swoon over me. One person who wouldn't swoon over him. His manager, you know, Miss Adrian Andrews. Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic? He loves that hot goss. Yeah. No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see? Which, okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about the other stars around me as things happen. Well, that's true. Oh, hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? You mean Miss Impacts? We heard something about how her wedding was canceled. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why didn't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity. Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it. We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she'd left a note. I see. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is. Something bad for Mr. Carita? Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, it looks like I caught up with a truly insidious man. A truly insidious man? Does she mean Mr. Carita by that? Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. I see. Well, that's some good info, thank you. You're welcome. Mr. Ongard and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There are still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get to the two of them to tell me everything. Did we get anything for that? I still feel like I'm not... Just... Oh. Oh, I can switch. Okay, let's go talk to Matt Angard. Dude, it's Mr. Right. I hope you can get me out of the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so too. Edward just dropped a bombshell on me saying that Juan Carita was killed by an assassin and that the assassin's client is this man, Matt Angard. What's wrong? Mr. Angard. Whoop. There's something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self. Well, yeah, that's because I'm trying to get you... Like, are you a killer? About the press conference. You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as a Nickel Samurai? Yeah. I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is? Please? Ah, there it is. Holy fuck! I knew this was coming. Mr. Nick? Don't tell me. Psyche locks. You said a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? Fuck. Did you know about Mr. Carita and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details. Yeah, there's so many psyche locks. If that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Miss Andrews. She had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Carita. Her mentor was Mr. Carita's manager, and Miss Andrews was going to get Celeste Impact's suicide note from him. Celeste? Does that jog any memories? Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat. Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it a kind of pea, like green peas? Let's go eat one later, okay? Ugh, I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop. That's too bad. Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay? Mr. Angard, are you connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way? Can I just present? Oh wait, let's present your butler. About this person. He's your butler, Mr. Doe, right? You met him at your mansion. Oh, yes, that's right. He's a pretty cool dude who can do a lot of things. He takes real good care of me. Mr. Angard? Dude, I know I asked you to be my lawyer and all, but I don't think I have to tell you anything and everything. What do you mean by that? It just means I don't have to tell you anything and everything, dude. Oh, I don't get it. Why would you want to frame me? I mean, I've never done anything to her, dude. Mr. Angard sounds pretty sincere, and he seems trustworthy. So I have to find out what Miss Andrews' real intentions were. Oh, jeez, Lufuckinese. Why is my... What the fuck? I have so many notifications. Okay. Well, I don't think I can... Well, we gotta go somewhere else to get back to Adrian. Oh. Mr. Nick, your phone. I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds kind of ominous. It's probably just your imagination. You should really pick it up, Mr. Nick. It could be important. Beep. Hello? We got a big problem, pal. What's wrong? I'm on my way to your office right now. Okay. Hey, wait a sec. Why is he coming here? It's terrible. I don't know what to say, pal. It's the end, I say. I'm going to... Oh. I got here faster than I thought. Hey. No time to relax now, pal. I'm confused as anything here. Well, what happened? We got him. We know who bought that spy camera. Eh? This quickly? And this bear's what gave them away, pal. The bear. I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera. But... Shh, Pearls. And? Go on. There's only one person who bought one of those bears related to this crime. Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in their room? Matt Ongard. Huh? Huh? Matt Ongard. Your client. That's who, pal. And here I thought, fuck you, Matthew. Things couldn't get any worse. Motherfucker's named Matthew or sus as hell. You're correct. Sorry to all the Matthews out there. Are you sure you heard right? The person that bought this bear was... I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is a credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. That's the exact match to the price of that stuffed bear. A receipt? That's all you have? Nah, it's not just a receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me. I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. Ongard. I mean, the clerks even got Mr. Ongard's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure the person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. Ongard himself. My sight is failing me. This can't be. Oh, poor Phoenix. He is really struggling. A receipt for $3,800, proof Ongard bought a stuffed bear identical to the evidence. So, what about the spy camera? That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you to file away the evidence. Spy camera, transmitter, and stuffed bear refiled in the court record. I know you don't want to give up, pal. I never thought... I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Carita's room was Matt Ongard. You need to redeem more than 10K. Oh, God, but what... I don't even know what the redeem could be. Because it's take a shot of whatever I have, which is my, oh, and then IRL voice ban. I considered doing like a really high number to do like a charity stream or something, but I'm like, I don't know what to I don't know what to put. End stream for 1 mil. Oh my God. Oh God. Just like, all right, I got to end stream now. That would be so funny. Oh, Discord roll. That's a good idea, actually. Let me write that down. Discord roll. Maybe like VIP. Oh, actually, I could use that for my subathon too. Subathon in like personal incentives. Oh, it's subathon. Discord roll special. Cute. Okay. Yippee! All right, the person who put... Oh. Why would Mr. Ongard do something like this? I bet it was to catch Mr. Andrews and Miss Andrews and Miss... You're at 10.9K. Dude, I don't even... Gabby, I think... Oh my God. I don't even want to think about how many points Gabby has. Damn, you are racking up those points. I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Carita's in one of their rendezvous. I bet is not good enough for me. 15 streams, yippee! Look at you. The incentive. That's fun though. I love that Twitch is like, hey. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera. Are you going to see him? Mr. Ongard, I mean. Yes. I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we will find out next. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Matt Ongard, what in the world have you done? Shit! All right, let's go back. Having a lot of points is fun and all. You're working really late, but I don't want to sabotage you in a visual novel. Oh wait, are you looking at that visual, that IRL voice ban? I can still play with the voice ban. I just wouldn't read it, obviously. Yeah, a lot of my points is like or ban action, yeah. It's so hard because of with visual novels, those ones are hard ones. When I was playing Resident Evil, in the middle of a really stressful bit, someone redeemed oh god, ban presenting evidence. Someone redeemed ban gun use. And so I had to like there's like a part of my hair that's like it looks this one strand is longer than the rest and it's driving me insane. Where are you? Oh, I think it's because it's partially my bangs. But I had to like run. Oh no, actually it wasn't. I had to run like it was a timed sequence where I had to run from one side of the area to the other side through like zombies and shit. And I got banned run, so I had to walk the whole way. Banned gun, so I could only use my knife. Man, I gotta start. I gotta bring back. I gotta start bringing back these games. I gotta start playing them again. It's already past 10 p.m., dude. I should continue my Resident Evil. I need to play more. I beat Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 3, 7, 7 and Village. I'm like working my way through the game. I think I started Resident Evil 0. I should actually try to play that again. Maybe we'll get back on my Resident Evil bandwagon. I think it's time you told the truth. Relax. Don't you know that ignorance is bliss? But if you really want to know, let's talk. Oh. Oh. Oh, is this all evidence into his? I think I... Oh, I should have saved. I should have saved. Sorry, I gotta go back and save. I do have enough evidence. I just want to save first. Alright. Jesus Christ. Look at all those. Matt's secret. Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Krita had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, you keep saying it. I can keep saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay any attention to Juan the whole... Yeah, didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close to Mr. Kurita, especially on that night. Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Kurita's room the night of the murder. Secretly film? What? And then sent the images to this camera, took with the transmitter. Wow, but dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden? The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. Ooh, we got one. I guess Juan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Kurita was... you. Oh! You. Mr. On Guard. Don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Aw, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. On Guard. If I didn't know how you work in court, I'd think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first? Here's proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. We're like, bro, don't make me do this, but I will. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. On Guard. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from that is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This $3,800. This could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. A $3,800 toothbrush? It's ivory, and it's got elephant... Oh, God. Elephant hair for bristle. Ew! Why would you want elephant hair for bristles? Ew, elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. So can I ask you one thing? Yes. You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked you why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential. So, what are you going to do now? I'm going to find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Kurita's room and filmed it in secret is... Miss Andrews, maybe? I'm so scared. No, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Where was the camera hidden? Oh. Hold on. I'm gonna go plug my phone in. Actually, I'm gonna do a quick BRB because I need to pee. So I will be right back. I'm gonna go plug my phone in because it keeps distracting me. Organ transplant on my mind. Organ transplant on my mind. I got your kidneys on try this. We're gonna give this bear to Mr. Kurita. Was you? Are we just gonna straight up? I wonder if we just need to straight up accuse him of hiring. Here's proof it was you who put the camera inside the bear. There we go. Ooh, like a surgeon. What is this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer. And I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly the Killer. That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Matt Ongard, I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're a hero of justice. You're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Kurita. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt Ongard. And here I was, trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought, anyway. Mr. Ongard, you really did hire? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to know now, dude, Mr. Lawyer, dude.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
What? It was at this moment, the timing. Oh my God, what? This was not a twist I was expecting. How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt Ongard. The real Matt. Oh my God, the real Matt Ongard. I was waiting for that for a while now, lawyer dude. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh my God. What? Jesus. Oh. Okay. Hello? Who are you? The real Matt. Oh my God. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. You really... So you are Shelly the Killer's client. You didn't think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? What do you mean? And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? That's... You're lying! What a terrible... It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on, and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. Oh my God! But why? Why did you hide the video camera and... A weakling soon believes the words of others. Just like that pathetic Adrian. He knew about Miss Andrews' secret. Also, he has like a claw like a bear. Maybe in Juan's autobiography, the bear he was talking about fighting was Phoenix. Or was Matt. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe in anyone. Least of all, assassins. What? Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? And that's why, yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Right? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up, and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl. Why? Why would you kill Mr. Kurita? Because he was just about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image? Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Kurita had been able to give it, then Mr. Onkard's secret would have... Well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. And that's how Mr. Kurita ended up dead. Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet, innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it. Oh, the assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone, all working their butts off for me, Matt Onkard. Aw, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Kurita, and you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Hey, now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room. You killed Mr. Kurita. I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Grr. Aw, but too bad. You can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Aw, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Mystic Maya! You wouldn't want to test a killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You scoundrel. So, if I were you, Mr. Wright, Mr. Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliche phrase. Juan said something just like that, if my memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Maya, what am I supposed to do? And now you finally found it. The starting line of this case. Edgeworth. I don't care for the horde atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. Well, right? What are you going to do? Are you planning on changing your strategy? No! We can't do that. That's right. He's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Edgeworth. Right. Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that's why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, right? It's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. Aw, edgy poo. Give me kiss. I'm a lawyer. But to fight for someone who is clearly a killer, Matt Onkard, that man is really... It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense? But what exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Ironic that you, of all people, should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now? Well, that may be true, but that's because I believed my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get en garde an acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right. Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? That's... You are a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. Oh my god. People like you and Franziska von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Franziska, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all. And? Isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You're so petty. I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. What do you... Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect record. Yeah, seriously! Edgy is like, now I get why you're so hostile towards me. Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless. What? I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then, why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story. Oh, shit. Mr. Nick, the transceiver. I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please. Why are you holding my hostage for Mr. Engarde's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right. Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client. Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself. I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I'm doing what I am. Yeah. This is what I like to call my aftercare. What the heck is aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients from my handiwork. That is what is called client relations, and it is part of an assassin's duty. An assassin's duty? We were unlucky this time, as my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. But what is your name? I believe I told you once before. However, you did, but my name is DeKiller. Shelley DeKiller. You're Shelley DeKiller? I like how they're doing this in the middle of a police office. Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a DeKiller, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep your end of the bargain, Maya, it would be my duty as an assassin to see it she receives a nice long nap. Ah, no! Now then, if you'll excuse me. If someone were to trace the signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. Oh, yeah, there it is. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Huh?
Huh? Huh? Meow, Shoo. I wonder if the cat's name in Japanese is Shu, like S-H-U. That would... Or is it... God, what's the Japanese? Kutsu? I think kutsu is the word for shoe in Japanese. I don't know what to say. Edgeworth. Did you hear that? At the end of the transmission. Huh? Oh, that... It sounded like a cat. A cat? It can't be. That cat! Can it? What is it? I think I know where Shelley the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all police units head for On Guard Mansion immediately. All right, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun. Ah! I'm stressed. I'm stressed. I'm stressed. I'm stressed. Oh, look, there's a bear here. Is it a bomb? In the anime, yes, it's Shu in the subtitles and the script for the English dub. Oh, that's funny, but they spelled it as like S-H-O-E. Shoot, like S-H-O-E in the game. That's funny. That's funny. They're probably just trying to make it. But why? I don't get why they wouldn't just keep it as Shu, like S-H-U. I don't understand. Huh. Interesting choices, but it works. I love Shu. Maya, please answer us. Mystic Maya! We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it. That butler! All this time, he was the killer. He and On Guard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of us. Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. But there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason. A wooden... Oh, it's a wooden. Also, Larry took over the role of Lotta in this case. No idea why they changed. In the anime? That's weird. I need to watch the anime. I should sit down and watch it. That's so interesting. Did they just... Was Lotta in the Edgeworth case in the anime? I don't know what cases they animated. That's so funny. A bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Kurita? Why would something like this be here? Right. Look down. There's a little pet door installed there. Ah, I'm sure that's for Shu. Do you think that this came through that little door? This door. It's locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Oh. Ah, there's no one here. From the look of this room, I would say this is On Guard's private lounge. Look at this, right? An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals and a VCR. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. No. But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. It's On Guard's computer. Maya, why couldn't you have used this to get help? But Mr. Nick, where's the power switch? Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. She couldn't find the power switch. Yeah. I can't read all the labels, but there's a large collection of videotapes. Looks like On Guard taped all of his own shows. Oh. Here I was like, the killer's recorded all of his killings. What a spacious sofa. I bet 10 pearls would fit on here. I don't think 10 of me would fit there, Nick. A huge television and speakers loom here. I'm sure if Maya saw this, she'd say, I would die a happy samurai fan if I could see the Nickel Samurai on a TV like this. Yeah, that's what she would say. I can't believe I just made a joke about Maya, all things considered. Wait, what else do I... Oh, antenna. It's a VCR and an antenna. The footage that the spy camera took at the scene of the crime was beamed here and recorded on tape. If only we had the tape, it would have been really helpful. Oh, wait. Can I keep moving? Oh, wine cellar. We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. Yes, she was in the Edgeworth case and the Eeny Meeny case, but at least they changed it to where Larry did appear in the anime's equivalent to the second game. Oh, okay. Ah, I just kicked my desk with my knee. Oh. We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now, we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Aw, edgy. Maya. There's the Celeste picture. This looks like a picture of Miss Impacts. With love, Celeste. Miss Impacts? You mean, yes, Mr. Kurita's former manager. Why would a picture of Miss Impacts be here in Mr. Onguard's mansion? And why does it say with love? Oh, okay. That's going to be used for Adrian. Ah! What's wrong, Pearls? Please let me see that picture frame. Huh? What's so special about the frame? On the back! There's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya! She left us a message. What? I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get Onguard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick out, okay? Someone's got to watch out for the helpless lunk. I guess... Oh. No! Poor Mystic Maya. Poor Pearls. Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. We've searched the house, and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth. Yes? As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm going to get. But I'm still short on one last thing. And what is that? Miss Andrews' Psyche Lock. We have the picture now. If I could just find out what secret she's holding. Also, they dubbed all 3 games with... Or they dubbed all... I can't fucking read. They dubbed all 3 games with all cases from the Japanese version, excluding Rise from the Ashes. Oh, right, because it was a US-Europe exclusive case until the trilogy. And they have 1 special case. Oh! From... Yeah, wait. For the... Sorry, are we talking about the anime? They dubbed all 3 games with all the cases, except for Rise of the Ashes for the anime. And the anime has 1 special case. That wasn't in the games. Then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I have come to remove your psyche lock. Phoenix, you don't just say that. Psyche lock? I want to know, and you will tell me, your secret. Fine, go ahead. Try and break me if you can. I will break you. I will. Once I finish this investigation phase, I'm gonna hop off. But we'll try to finish out this case on Sunday. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh. Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Onguard for the murder? I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Onguard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you are saying I was taking revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything to want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There's something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge, and that's Celeste. Except Celeste. There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings, even revenge. And that is Miss Impax's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hid her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him. Yet. But for you to hate Mr. Ongard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impax and her suicide. Yeah, the anime has a special case. No idea if it was a predecessor to the idea of Rise from the Ashes. Oh, and being included in the Japanese Blinko Machine and later Japanese version of the trilogy. That's cool. I need to sit down and watch the anime because I would love to see it animated. I've seen like clips from it, like unhinged moments from the anime. I just need to sit down and watch it. Maybe I'll do that after stream. I'll just play Coral Island and watch the anime. This is a photo of Miss Impax, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impax's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's all right. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found it at Mr. Ongard's mansion. And after all this time, is it gonna come to like some whole conclusion that Juan Carrito was the reason Celeste committed suicide, which caused Matt, who is actually in love with Celeste, for once to go cray-cray, and then he's like, all right, you gotta die, and that's why he hired a killer. My last remaining secret has been revealed. She's like, I don't have anything to hide anymore. I can't. You're fucking me over. Why frame him, Aunt Adrian? Celeste. She was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out. Because Mr. Carrita didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes. Because of Matt. Oh, no. Matt probably caught. Yeah, okay. Because of Mr. Ongard? What do you mean? I think I can see where this is going. The dub outtakes are super hilarious, especially without... Yes! Yes! Wait, who... Sorry, I had to do some research. Who is the... Oh my god, Eric Vale is... Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I forgot that Sam Riegel was... No, I just want Ace Attorney. I forgot that Sam Riegel was him in Japanese. Christopher Weckamp. Oh my god, Brian Massey. Colleen Klinkenbeard. Wow. Sorry, I'm looking at these. Oh, Jenny Tirado. Oh no, not Case 3 Max Galactica. No. 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 Hold on, I need to look and see what other voices Christopher Weckamp voices. Oh, he's in... Just give me something I know. He's Aizawa? Don't tell me that. Okay, this is good. This is good. Okay, okay. Good, 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 good. I also am a hardcore Rightworth shipper, so I feel that. I've been a Rightworth shipper since I started the game years and years ago. I love that. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to watch it in dub just for funsies. Turnabout Big Top in the end. Oh, is it? Okay, okay. Good, because I could go through it animated, actually. I think I could deal with it animated. I just could never play the case ever again. Please, God, save me. Celeste. She was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why. With love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. But he kept it. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used, toyed with until she was thrown away. That's so horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. God, I love this reminiscence theme. It's good. It's so good. This game has... This case is actually good. Yeah. We were just talking about case 3 in the anime and how it was animated. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him. Even happier than she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were a good match, such a good match that they were even planning to get married. Oh my god. I cracked my knee on my so this is a sit-stand desk, so there's like a little like mini engine thing, and I cracked my knee off of it, and now my knee has a scratch on it. And then it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. I see, so that's what happened. But then why did Mr. Creed have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Yeah, real. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Poor Miss Impacts. That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never be hurt again by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. But why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case... Damn. With his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge. There's that word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard about it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I had even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note. And that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring them my own kind of cruel revenge. Damn. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. Whoop! And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright? Even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either. Not with my situation. Or with what I know now. Shit! Yeah, I knew. I was like, that's got to be the end of the episode. Because we're jumping into the trial next, aren't we? Fuck! Shit! Good timing. Oh my God, what was that picture? What was that? I just noticed the, oh God, oh my God, what? What do I have? Sound alerts. Sound alerts. Sound alerts. Oh my God. What did I just see? Was it JoJo's? Was it actually JoJo's themed? I couldn't actually see it. I have to find out. My alerts. To be continued. To be continued. Kono Dioda. Why is it? Oh, okay, it is. It is, but it's just Snoop Dogg too. I was like, why? Oh my God, that's so funny. Oh my God, we did it. We made it through both investigation days. And now we're moving into the trial. And that's, I'm gonna call it there. I'll be back on Sunday to finish this trial finish this game and trial. Once and for all. So I'm very, very excited about that. Oh no. Huff, huff, grr. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is that Francisca? Oh no, oh, it's this! No, what? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. Huh? But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence. You are no longer worthy of your title. Well, we get the intro. We'll watch this intro to this part. And then we'll hop off. And we'll rewatch it next week. Or on Sunday. I've had this dream before. Someplace. Some time ago. As if this day was written into my destiny. Shit. Today I'll stand in coit as a lawyer. To prove a killer innocent. Defendant lobby number 3. Is he gonna come? I had to see. Oh man. Okay. If I don't hop off now, I will play this until the end of the case. And it's already 9 p.m. It's already later than I usually stream. So we're done. Out. Oh, that's so good. Okay, great. I'm really enjoying this case after getting through turnabout big top. That's what it's called. Yeah, so we'll be back. I'm gonna keep playing on Sunday and we'll go ahead and finish Justice for All, which I cannot wait, because then we can start the beautiful trials and tribulations. Good night, lawyer dudes. See you on Sunday. Thanks, Matt, for coming and hanging out with us. And thanks, Pixie, as well, for the raid and for hanging out. All right. See y'all on Sunday. Bye.